What's up guys, Nekrews 51 and today we are back for a brand new video, and as you can see we're straight into our F1 2018 career mode today. We're here for the 4th round of it and it's at Azerbaijan. We're getting an interview here because we've just came out of the first practice, which went quite well. The AI are really OP, just to let you guys know. I did get told that by a few people. The AI are OP at some tracks, and it's still like a glitch and needs to be fixed for career mode. But the car felt not too bad. The Renault does lack obviously some engine power here at Azerbaijan, and that's not going to help us obviously at a long circuit. Obviously we've got quite a long bit of straights here, and that's going to perfect our performance this weekend. The chassis is quite a bit heavy as well. I felt in the practice sessions, just a bit heavy going into the corners, quite a lot of understeer as well. But yeah, we do lose quite a lot of time on the straights. I'm pretty sure the Mercedes engine's half a second faster than our Renault engine on the straight just alone. So yeah, obviously I think we will be challenging the mid pack today. I don't expect us to be anywhere near the front obviously, but it could be mid to even backfield or stuff like that, we never know. And now we're going to get a rough idea where we're going to be here in qualifying, which is now, and the weather seems okay anyway. There's no any threats of rain anyway, so it's just a full dry circuit, luckily for us obviously, because we do want it to be a dry. I think I suppose it would be help if it was wet as well, concern it would kind of help, concern we are losing quite a bit of power in the straights, and then our chassis is quite good. But yeah, we're starting on a lap here. It's okay so far, but as you can see we're miles off Valtteri Bottas's time, 2.1 down. We're behind Van Dorn and just ahead of Sorokin, but that's not good obviously, because we've done that a few times this season, and we're going to be out of Q1 at the moment. As you can see we're pushed down to 18th. We're actually a bit gaslit by 1,000th, which... And what's not helping here is Kimi Räikkönen just in front of us. We did get a decent bit of toe down straight, but we're going to get quite a bit of his turbulent air around a few bits of the track. We're getting closer to him, and I believe he's finished his lap as well. But we did get a good toe down this section of the track, downhill here. As you can see, we're half a second up on a lap. Räikkönen lets us go cleanly there, thank God for that. And now it's a run to the line as we're 6/10 up. I believe we have done enough to get through into Q2. And we're 15th, it's still quite low down the grid, but we managed to get through into Q2 luckily anyway. But unfortunately, as we did head into Q2, we were slowest off the running cars again, so we do qualify in 15th position for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. As you can see, we're going to skip on to Q2 results. There we go, we're down the pack again, and yeah, now you see there's the Q2 results there. We were slowest of the running cars, but yeah, the pace is just not there against the faster cars at the moment. I don't know how the race is going to pan out. It's definitely going to be challenging this time around, so I wonder what Azerbaijan will bring. Loads of safety cars hopefully. But yeah, now let's head to the Baku Grand Prix. So we're here in Azerbaijan today for the 4th round of our F1 2018 career mode season, and today should be a thrilling race because we know Azerbaijan in the past has always brought good races except from 2016. The weather today is looking sunny as always, as it has been all season for our races, and yeah, here is the action zone. We're going to have a look at the famous crashes in our career mode today rather than some of the battles. So you can see this was a huge crash back in our F1 2016 career mode. As you can see, Ericsson spinning round about a couple of times there, getting clipped when he's going into the pits. Also in that race, Julian Palmer coming round into the last few corners, the left and the right, clipping the wall and hitting it there. And also Kvyat losing it in the rain. Look at that, causing a massive pile up at the castle section. That was obviously definitely going to happen. We couldn't get away with a castle section crash, and Bottas doing what Palmer did a couple seasons later. And once again, a Renault getting involved with a massive shunt on the straight. Another Salva, as you can see, involved with that. And Ricciardo was actually flipped upside down in the pits. You can see this was Magnussen here. He tried to get past the Salva. Ericsson got clipped. Ericsson loses his wheel, he loses his wheel, and they're both out of the race. Yeah, quite chaotic stuff back then, so hopefully we don't see none of that today, but it'll be really bizarre if it does. You can see Ericsson, that was a really scary crash, but what was even more scarier was Haryanto's view from it. As you can see, he got clipped into the pits, smashed the wall upside down at some force that was, so definitely a scary crash. But now, as you can see, everyone's lined up on the grid. There's the championship there at the bottom. I'm going to hand you now over to David Croft, who is going to run you through the full grid order today.
Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Perez, Ocon, Magnussen, Sainz and Fernando Alonso, Raikkonen, Ericsson, Renault and Stroll, Gasly, Van Dorn, Brendan Hartley and Roman Grosjean. Leclerc and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Thank you, David Croft, for that. And now we're on the grid here in Azerbaijan, getting ready for this Grand Prix today. We start 15th, and yeah, it looks like it's an easy one-stop strategy at the moment. We're going to start on the super softs and go a long way to mid-race and switch over to the softs and go to the end of the race. So the formation lap is underway here, and everyone gets away cleanly once again. So yeah, I wonder what this race will bring, because anything could happen today. We could start 15th and we get that much luck, we could get near the front again, because if you guys have been watching this season, which I hope you guys have been, because support's been quite good on it anyway, it's been, the luck I've had is really unreal, to be honest. But yeah, we never know what could bring today. And also there was a few drivers who had grid penalties as well, which has put us up to 13th. But now the lights are coming on here in Azerbaijan. It's 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. All cars are away here. We've had quite a good start. As you can see, we're going wheel to wheel with Ericsson into the first corner. We don't want to be getting caught up as well. Raikkonen's gone round outside of the McLaren there. We've managed to get past Ericsson. We cut him off there. Look at Alonso trying to go down inside a few cars. We follow Alonso on board with Raikkonen here. Oh, there's contact with Raikkonen. We've just run over a bit. He's front running. He's lost no damage somehow. This is Valtteri Bottas, so he's in second place. He's battling away with Sebastian Vettel. Into the next corner they go. They're wheel to wheel. It's so close between the two. And also behind there comes our teammate Sainz and Alonso. He gets held up. We get a good exit out the next corner. We go wheel to wheel with our teammate. Sainz shuts the door a little bit. We almost push Sainz into the wall. We've got ahead of our teammate. And just remember, guys, we're on the slower tyre. Some of these drivers will have the ultra softs, which will be faster. As you can see, we're coming to the end of the lap, flying through the left and right hander there. As you can see, Sainz has got a really good slipstream. We'll have to watch it for Raikkonen behind as well. He'll be wanting to make it 3 by 10 in the straight. As you can see, Perez battling with his teammate. We're going wheel to wheel with Sainz once again. Raikkonen's behind us all, looking to get a move done as well. Everyone goes into the first corner cleanly, but we almost hit back at Alonso. Almost jinxed it there. We almost didn't go into the first corner cleanly there, and we might not get away with it. Yeah, because look, here comes Sainz. Round the outside goes Carlos Sainz on us there, banging his right rear tyre into the wall. He's not wanting to do that anytime soon to damage his tyres or even take his out of the race. On board with Raikkonen here. We've got a good slipstream here, a little bit of Sainz. Raikkonen's got a really good slipstream. He's trying to get past us, and now Sainz has got ahead of us, and we're going to let Sainz go now. I think we don't want to be battling with him too long, because we want to take our tyres quite late into the Grand Prix. It might pay off later on. Now this is Raikkonen here. Raikkonen's going to try and get the move done us. Round the outside, I don't know what he's doing here. He's locked up and he's in the wall. Raikkonen slams into the barriers there. He's managed to go. He's got damage to his wing, but what a stupid move from Raikkonen there. I don't know why he was trying to go round the outside of us at that corner. We gave him plenty of room, as I'll show you in the replay at the moment. Raikkonen outside here. We keep it onto the normal racing line. We just won't make contact. It's so tight in that corner. Raikkonen locks up into the barriers he goes, and there's always hard end and positions lost from that start. Now Ericsson seems to be wanting to have a good battle with us here, because he's flew past us on the straight with that Ferrari engine, but now we're going to get a really good tow on the straight, actually, because the straight is that long. We've got opportunity to get the position back. We shove the airs into overtaking, now down to low to save a bit. Wheel 2 with Ericsson to the first corner. We managed to defend off Ericsson there into the first corner. Now we're going to skip on a lap later. Ericsson seems to be keeping up with us here. This is really interesting stuff, considering the Sauber isn't the best car on the grid this year, but the engine is really good in the back of it. Ericsson's going for the move again. We just managed to defend off Ericsson there once again. And now the next lap after, Grosjean is now making a move on Ericsson, and Ericsson's getting our slipstream. Grosjean's coming up behind us as well. We're going to go 3 wide almost into this first corner. You can see, look at that, Grosjean just about getting past us there. Really brilliant battles here in Azerbaijan the first couple laps. This was expected from this track anyway. As you can see, Grosjean is now into the slipstream of us. He's going to go for the move, going to go to the inside there. Ericsson's behind us. Ericsson's got the slipstream. He's making a 3 wide. Grosjean slips in behind. Now Ericsson's passed us both. We've got a slipstream on Ericsson. Grosjean's got a slipstream on both of us. We go for the move into the first corner. Ericsson defends off Grosjean. No, he doesn't, because look, there's Grosjean taking the position back. We've managed to get past Ericsson, but Grosjean is fighting back once again. He's making the move on us. Brilliant battles there, so many positions changed just on that straight, and now we're on board with Lewis Hamilton, who is making his way through the field after his first pit stop, and Sebastian Vettel. There's Sebastian Vettel. He's slowing down, his engines went. Oh, this is absolutely chaotic stuff here in Azerbaijan. Vettel's engine gone again. He's having a horrible season. Now we're back on board live with Hamilton. Me and Grosjean are still battling away. Grosjean just goes down the inside. We managed to go round the outside and hold the position, luckily for us. Now, the next lap, here is Lewis Hamilton. He's making the move on Ericsson and Grosjean. He's passed us both. We're defending off Hamilton. Hamilton almost goes into the back of us. Look at Ericsson and Grosjean. Once again, they're scrapping away for position. Hamilton should get us onto the straight. I'm probably going to let Hamilton go because he's none of our competition today, unless something crazy happens during this Grand Prix. As you can see, he's much faster. He's about 2 to 3 seconds a lap faster than all of us here. We let him go, but he locks up and we almost hit the back of Hamilton and Grosjean, just about getting us. So Hamilton not being a helping hand to us there, locking up, and we almost hit the back of him, so that's not good at all. Now we're skipping on to the end of the lap where Hamilton, you can see, he's miles down the road already. Grosjean is coming back at us once again for the 5th time in this Grand Prix. We're having a really good scrap with Grosjean, and also Ericsson behind him as well now. But now this is behind as well as, oh, that's Sorokin. Sorokin gets tagged from Verstappen, and Ricciardo gets collected in it, and there's so other cars as well what's been collected in that crash. That has escalated from Stroll, or it's Sorokin hitting Verstappen there. We need to take a replay of that. As you can see, this is Ricciardo. He's trying to get past the Williams of Sorokin here. Obviously the Red Bull Renault engine is not the best on the straight. So you can see, look at the power the Williams has got. Sorokin goes defensive. Ricciardo is behind. He locks up. Verstappen takes a couple positions behind. Ricciardo gets hit behind, and look at that. Ocon gets collected, and Sainz, our teammate as well, who's been collected in it. Now we're on board with Verstappen here. He's got a really good tow from both the drivers. You can see Sorokin's at the inside, Verstappen's at the outside. Best place to be. Sorokin locks up and smashes into Verstappen. Verstappen gets away with no damage, but gets away from that pile up there. Perez, look at the power he's got. He's got a Mercedes engine in the back. Sorokin locks up again, and you can see Perez gets away with that. Now this is on board with our teammate. He just got past Magnussen, I believe that's who it was, and then he goes right into the back of our teammate. I believe it was Ocon, yeah, Perez. He went to the back of Perez, and which smashed it into Ricciardo as well. And now, as we skip later on after that, we can see, look what's happening here. Valtteri Bottas is making his way through the field. This is a lap later, I believe it is. Yes, it is. He just overtook 2 cars on the straight, Ericsson and Grosjean. So Mercedes are flying by past each other. Now we're skipping on to the straight now. This is Bottas making a move on us. We're not going to fight Bottas. We're going to get into his slipstream a bit, and hopefully he doesn't lock up this time. Yes, so Bottas doesn't lock up and does help us out this time. Now we skip later on, a lap later, to see that Ericsson and Grosjean are coming into the pits. As you can tell, guys, this race is really intense because it's mainly focused on Ericsson, Grosjean and me. So yeah, this is going to get really intense here now because Ericsson and Grosjean are going to battle out in the pits, and they're going to try and undercut me here because they're on the same strategy as me, super soft to softs. So we can see what's going to happen there. Grosjean has jumped Ericsson there, and you can see we are into the pits just on the same lap. There just a lap later, so you can see there's a Toro Rosso and a McLaren coming behind. A good stop from the guys here. Onto the soft compound tyres we go. It's a race to the end against Grosjean and Ericsson, or whatever happens at the rest of this Grand Prix. We can see the corner there. There's Grosjean coming out the pits. He's on a really good out lap. We've had a good lap as well. You can see we're coming side by side almost. We just managed to get ahead of Grosjean. Ericsson's lost a bit of time from behind there in the pit stops, but crucially Grosjean will have a good tow down the straight. He's got DRS. As you can see, he's going to the inside there. We're pushing him near the wall. We're going wheel to wheel with Grosjean. It's going to be tight into the next corner. We're going to try and hold it around the outside. We tried to get the cut back, but Grosjean was too slow, but we got a really good exit with our tyres there, brand new tyres. We're going wheel to wheel with Grosjean. We lock up, almost bang into each other. We do bang into each other there. Grosjean brushes the wall. We're going side by side. We go round the outside. Here, this is a tight corner. Who's going to get it? It's going to be us. We managed to defend off Grosjean. And as soon as we do that, the virtual safety car has came out, and I believe that is for, is there any incidents on the track? I don't think there's, but now there is anyway, as we skip later on. This is Verstappen. Verstappen's puncher. He's got a puncher and he's missed the pits. He's just got a puncher, and as soon as he passes the pits, he's going to have to do a whole lap. Now as we skip on live to us, well, Verstappen goes slow down the straight. Me and Grosjean are wheel to wheel once again. He gets past us. Now we're going to get a really good slipstream from him here. He's got DRS, we don't know, but obviously the toe on the straight is really good. Down the inside we go into the first corner, we lock up. It's really tight, and what's not going to help us? Look, Verstappen's just there. We have to watch what we're doing. Yellow flags. We keep side by side with Grosjean. We didn't gain a position there. Grosjean gets good traction round the corner there. We're on board with Grosjean's rear wing. As you can see, he's got DRS, so do we as well. Ericsson's behind us in the back as well. And now we've got a good slipstream on Grosjean. We're going to go for the move down the inside again. This is brilliant, battling with bang tyres. And then there's Grosjean trying to keep the position. We're so close to contact. I really hope we don't it ends in tears here. This is a brilliant battle. Grosjean, good traction there. He's going to go round the outside. Surely not. But no, we managed to get a good exit there. And Grosjean, he's going round the outside again. Look at that. Grosjean not giving up at all. And once again, on the same lap, not the same lap, just coming to the end of the lap, Grosjean passes us on the straight. We get a good slipstream again. Ericsson's wanting to join in again. There's 3 wide in the back with a Red Bull, and I believe that was Raikkonen to the pits. First corner, once again, we go down the inside, and it's a clean move by us. But the safety car has just came out because Verstappen has, I believe he's lost quite a bit of debris from his car on coming round the left and right. Yes, it is. He's lost quite a lot of time there, and due to that, the grid has stayed how it was. The one-stoppers, which is us, have gained from this once again. Look, here's the fish. This is what the grid looks like. Hamilton from Alonso, Bottas, Perez, us, Ericsson, Grosjean, Ricciardo, Gasly, Magnussen, Stroll, Van Dorn, Leclerc, and Hartley there. So everyone. So I think the people who have stopped on the previous lap, such as Raikkonen, have lost out massively to this here, and the people who's on a one-stop has gained. And also, if you guys have noticed as well, look what's happening on the front of our chassis. The rain is starting to come down. You think this race couldn't have get any better, it just did. The rain is now threatening this race to become a wet race, if that makes sense. But yeah, we can see the safety car is coming to the end of this lap. This is a couple laps later, so the rain is coming, and I believe it's going to be a close call because there's about 6 laps left, and the rain looks quite heavy, and I think at the moment the rain maybe will just be enough to keep the track grippy enough before we come in for inters whenever it will be. So it's going to be a really brilliant dash to the end, I believe. Alonso leaving a massive gap to Hamilton there on the restart. So we're underway in Azerbaijan. We've had a brilliant restart, as you can see in the background. We're going side by side with Perez, but as you can see, look at the power he's got. We're losing so much, but we're not going to give it up. Alonso and Bottas side by side in the first corner. Me and Perez are going side by side. He's on the super softs, we're on the softs. He's going to have a good advantage though, obviously, because he's just pitted for the super softs, and it's probably going to pay off for him later in the race. But there we go. Alonso defends off Bottas, but Bottas comes back at him, as you can see. Now Perez is coming back at us. Look at the power he's got into the straight. We have to try and brake as late as we can. All on board with Perez here, coming into the left-hander. Can he get the move done? We almost make contact, and he just manages to hold us off there, but we managed just to hold off Perez there, and then also Perez had to defend that corner and watch what he was doing. Now as we come on, this is where Raikkonen lost it, and Perez makes the move stick just about. Oh my god, we almost hit the wall there. And now we're on to the back straight, as you can see. Perez down the inside he goes. Ericsson wants to join in once again. And now Perez is going to be under massive pressure by us on this straight. Hopefully anyway. Hopefully our Renault engine's got enough speed in it. As you can see, we go a little bit wide there. There's so many cars behind us. It's going to be tight. Ericsson's got that Ferrari engine, which is helping him on the straight. Grosjean is now into the slipstream. Look at us, we've got a good slipstream on Perez. We're going for it. Ericsson's going to try as well. Oh my god, there's so many cars everywhere. First corner, Perez at the inside, we're at the outside. We managed to get past Perez, but we're going wheel to wheel with him again. Look at it, we're on board with Perez. We squeeze him to the inside of the track. We go around the outside, good traction out of it. Oh my god, brilliant racing here in Azerbaijan. This is for 4th place, if you guys didn't know. Obviously we can't keep up with Alonso anyway, he's gone down the road and he's just a bit too fast for us to catch up with anyway. But we're not giving up 4th place, we're trying to make up for China because we got a penalty and we could have got a podium. Ericsson now trying to go round the outside of Perez, can he do it? No he can't, but as you can see the rain is getting more and more heavier now. And we're on board with the helicopter cam now, as you can see we're skipping on. This is a really good camera, I really like this actually, you can see what's going on. And now Perez is going for the move again, he's going to go round the outside at the same corner. But this time he's on the outside and I'm not, it's me at the inside this time. And now as we go to the end of the final corner, Perez has got the move done so far, but if we get a really good exit round this final corner we should be able to slipstream Perez and hopefully get him back. But it's not looking like that at the moment. Perez is getting away a little bit. We've not had the best of lines coming out and also not the best traction. You can see Perez I think's got away with 4th position at the moment. As you can see we've got Ericsson behind us. We're on board with Ericsson here. Yes, you can see Perez has got away a little bit now. We're getting a bit closer to him but it's not enough. Ericsson's coming down the inside, we push him to the end of the wall, there, wheel to the first corner, we get 5th place back from Ericsson. Brilliant stuff here, virtual safety car deployed later on to lap 23 as well. Really intense stuff here at Azerbaijan with 3 laps to go, and I think as well it's getting closer to intermediates. It's going to be really intense. As you can see, we skipped on a lap later. The track is getting even more wetter now. It's a really close call. Can we risk coming in for intermediates, or will it be the worst risk we've ever taken? Will we give up 5th place to go in the intermediates to see where we can finish in 2 laps? But not at the moment though. We're going to fight Ricciardo because we have no idea what we're going to do at this stage. Will we stay out? It's going to be really intense though because the rain is coming down. We've got to watch the first corner as well because we might lock up massively and hit Ricciardo. We do lock up and we do make contact with Ricciardo, but it's not hugely damage. Not a lot of damage to Ricciardo. And now as we skip on to lap 24, we are making the biggest call we're ever going to make on this career mode so far. It's going to be really crucial to see what's going to happen. We get an extended track limits warning. No idea. Well, that was maybe going over the lines a bit too much in the pits. We're into the pits here. The guys with a 2.5 second stop. Intermediates on the go there. We're in 15th position. We're about 18 seconds behind. But look how much the AI are struggling. They can see they're just onto the straight there. And we've got a lap or so to get all the positions back. And even try and gain a few positions if we can. Is that how crucial it's going to be? Because look, we're going to have a look, see how bad Hartley is with his grip. You can see obviously we're just getting a decent slipstream down the straight. We don't want to be battling with Hartley. Will we have enough grip on our tyres to go around the outside? We should do anyway. It's looking good so far. Yes, Hartley brakes really early there. We almost slid into the wall actually. But we'll have to get the tyres up to temperature as we skip later on to lap 26. This is the final lap of the Grand Prix. We have caught up to this pack, and it's not just like it's not just a pack and then a bit of a gap. All these cars from 14th to about 7th or 6th are really close, and we have to pick them off one by one on this last lap. This could be a really bad or good call. We just don't know, because if there was a few more laps left, I definitely think we could have been fighting for podiums. Down the inside we go on Van Don there, and you can see we're catching the pack so quickly. Look how slow the AI are going. Here we go down the inside of Sorokin as well. We had to go down the inside. That was really tight from him there, and oh, that was really close. You can see we come down the inside off Ocon as well. As you can see, that's Lance Stroll just ahead of us. That was Sorokin we passed, and now we're behind Stroll into the castle section. Will we risk the move? Will Stroll leave us room? He doesn't make it round though. He's clipped his wing and he's lost a bit of his wing there. He's not full out the Grand Prix, and now we come on to where Hamilton and Vettel crashed at the safety car restart. Coming through here, as we can see, we've got the Toro Rosso off, I believe, Gasly in front of us. Down the inside we go. We make the move stick. That was good from us there, and I think this is going to not be the best of calls, unfortunately. We've tried everything. I'm proud and not proud of this call so far, but it's not over yet because we're in 10th position. The helicopter cam, this is really good. I really want this camera to be more in our races as well when we see this. Now Grosjean's on a good exit. We're slipstreaming Ericsson in front of us. Look at that. Grosjean and us are going side by side. We're on board with Romain Grosjean now. It's a run to the line. We're getting a slipstream from Ericsson, which is helping us. Grosjean's fighting back. Run to the line, and oh, we just get 9th position. Oh, that was a really good Grand Prix, guys. Oh my god, what an intense Grand Prix that was. Oh my god, I can't believe that. We did risk 5th, unfortunately, for that, but I'll have to admit, we did really well in those last couple of laps. We took 16 seconds out of Ricciardo, who was just in front of us, in 2 laps. So if there was one more lap, we would have been behind Ricciardo and even got Perez. But unfortunately, it's not to be. We have to try things in this career mode. We have to risk stuff as well to get good positions. Well done to Ericsson as well, who got 8th. A really good result from him as well. But what an intense Grand Prix that was. Leave a like if you enjoyed that, because I definitely did. Really intense stuff here in Azerbaijan. Got to be one of the best career mode videos I've made in a long time. Hamilton wins the Grand Prix. It's 2 wins for him this season. Bottas second, and also hats off to Alonso as well, getting a 2nd podium in this career mode season already. 1 in Bahrain and 1 today in Azerbaijan. He's getting really good luck considering the McLaren is the 7th best car on the grid. But there you go, there's your top 3. But really good Grand Prix from Azerbaijan today. It's really paid off. I always love driving Azerbaijan, and it always does become a good Grand Prix. As you see, we're 40 seconds behind, and look how close we caught up to Ricciardo in the end. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, but I am really proud of that call as well, because if there was 2 laps to go, we definitely could have been near where Perez was or so. So we have to try stuff. But yeah, really good stuff from us today. Really good race, and we're now up in the championship. I believe, I think we're down to 9th actually. We're down to 9th in the championship, but it's really close as Alonso is 3rd, or I believe it was 4th. Yeah, he's 3rd in the championship, Fernando Alonso, and McLaren are 3rd in the constructors. Vettel having another horrible race as well. But you guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I really did. I really like recording this and competing in the race as well. It was really intense. Next race will be Spain, maybe in a week's time or so. But make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do race recreations as well if you don't know about that. Comment below what you thought of the race, and also vote your driver of the day as well. Who you think was who did the best drive today? Was it Alonso? Was it me? Or whoever I'm going to put who's made the most positions? But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video and showing the support in the career mode so far. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.